Hey guys, so today I'm going to try a new telescope, which is the Apertura 75Q. This is sold by High Point Scientific, and so thank you to them for sending me this to review. And I'm very excited because this is a full frame ready telescope that's very lightweight and small, so offers really nice wide field views of nebulae and other objects. So I'm going to be using this with the AM3 from ZWO, and I'm just going to attach this here with the dovetail it came with. So it came with two dovetails. I have a quick section showing you what came in the box in a second here, but this one that came with the telescope attached to it already can be simply used for the AM5 or AM3. So I'm just going to attach this here right away. It has a very nice color to it, so it's all black and some kind of gray/purple. I like it a lot. So I had a call with High Point and we talked about this telescope a lot because you might notice that this looks very similar to a telescope that was previously sold, which was a Radian 75. And this is the exact same optics. So the Radian 75 originally was great and we did a review on it and used it for several weeks and got some great results with it. But of course, if you guys don't know, OPT kind of died and so the telescope died with it. And High Point decided to revive it and call it the Apertura 75Q. And what I like also is because they want to be fully transparent, they also added powered by Sharp Star. Because yes, of course, it was no secret that the Radian was a Sharp Star telescope, of course. So here we have both the Apertura brand and Sharp Star on it. So it's completely honest and it's completely obvious where it comes from. I'm going to image tonight from home, so bottle 9, and I'm going to right away attach my dual band filter, and for that it's very simple. So the telescope comes with this at the end, and all you have to do is just to unscrew that part and add your filter into the threads here. So I'm just going to do that, and all we have to do is to simply screw it back in here. So this is a Petzval telescope, so you don't have to worry about back focus at all, which is great. No math to do in your head to calculate the distance for the sensor. Very simple to use, especially for beginners. And even for advanced, like you don't have to bother with all these calculations. So I'm going to simply attach the camera here. This is M54 and I believe this is M48. So we can use the M54 to M48 ring from ZWO and attach it here. And now we should be able to thread it in. On top, we have a way to manually rotate the camera and lock it. And the focuser here works like any focuser, so you can simply use the knobs. I don't plan to attach my electronic focuser here because I'm lazy. And on top here, you also have a handle, which is great. Yes, I love handles. And if you want, you can attach something not too heavy on top because there is a hole/a slit here. So you can put some screws if you want to. This is the type of setup I love the most for home. A very light telescope with a very light mount. The camera is a one-shot color camera with a dual band filter, so we'll need to pick an emission nebula as our target tonight. I'm going to go with the Elephant Trunk Nebula in Cepheus and see if we can get a nice result. At this focal length of 405mm, the nebula should fit just right in our field of view. As we wait for dark, let's quickly go over what comes in the box when you purchase the Apertura 75 telescope. So this is how you're going to receive the telescope, so in a black matte box. So first we have inspection paper, which tells you the telescope has been inspected and everything should be fine on the scope without any issues, which is good to know. Okay, so this is if you want to use an eyepiece, you have this adapter right here. Which we don't plan to use personally, but nice to have. This can only be the dovetail. This is a long Vixen style dovetail. So it's a long, thin dovetail. And if we look at what's underneath here, so here we have the telescope. Oh, nice. So let's take it out. It comes with its own dovetail already attached, which is great. This is a Los Mendy style dovetail, so a wide dovetail. Okay, so the telescope is here. Very nice looking, black with a, I don't even know what this color is called. It's like a matte, faint purple color. if we look around, we can extend the dew shield. And we have a spot for the guide scope or ASI Air here. And so you can see here everything that came in the box. So this is all that you need to start imaging. Now that it's dark, it is time to focus the telescope and slew to our target. I focused manually on a bright star using a Bahtinov mask and did not attach an EAF since this is a loner scope. Focusing with a Bahtinov mask works just as well, as long as you're willing to check on your frames once in a while throughout the night as the temperature drops. So I'm going to try to image IC 1396, which is the Elephant Trunk Nebula, and we'll see what the result is after a night or two. You can see here what a single 10-minute shot on the Elephant Trunk Nebula looks like. I spent 2 nights on this target, and I know it's a shame, but I never refocused during the night. This means that some of the frames ended up having slightly bloated stars, but I just stacked everything anyway and hoped for the best. Also, to make things a bit more challenging, the moon was almost full during these 2 nights, but our target was not anywhere close to it, so it should be fine. Once I was done in the morning, I would just put the cover back on the scope and carry the entire rig inside, which was very easy thanks to the small weight. So here you can see what the Elephant Trunk Nebula looks like after being done with it. You can see 2 versions, one is true color and the other one is kind of like HOO/SHO version, so Hubble palette. And I like both for this image. And so this was 2 nights worth. I think the result is great. The only issue is, since we don't have an electronic focuser installed on this telescope, I was unable to refocus throughout the night because I just fell asleep and didn't feel like waking up every 2 or 3 hours as the temperature dropped. So this is why some of the stars, especially on the edges, look a bit bloated. That's because the focus was lost, and I ended up stacking everything anyway. So overall it's still nice, and just for 2 nights bottom line, I think it's great. And then we also spent 2 extra nights, this time on the Sol Nebula, and same thing, the focus kind of got lost as the night went on, but I just stacked everything again and processed it. And so same thing here, it's overall pretty good, and yeah, just 2 nights from home. And so earlier I did say that this telescope had the same optics as the Radian 75, and you can see here some images. So those pictures were taken with the exact same optics, so this is the exact same telescope. And I think those pictures all together, you can see all of them here at once. Those were all taken with these optics. So overall it's great, and I think it's a very cool portable and small telescope to have. So if you're a beginner, it's probably one of the best to get. Petzval, very simple to use, small, lightweight, and just attach a camera at the back here. Don't care about the back focus. Put in your filter if you want to, and start imaging. So I hope you guys found this video interesting. We do have a written post about this telescope online if you want to check it out with all the pictures we took. We'll see you guys next time, and thanks guys.